Hi everyone, and welcome back to our new English lesson. My name is Irina and I'm a certified English teacher. As you can see, I'm in my new office today. So from now on, I'll be making my videos from here. So you'll be seeing this background quite a lot. In today's lesson, we're going to learn some essential English vocabulary. And the topic of today's video lesson is electronic devices. We're going to talk all things electronic devices, and also we're going to look at some useful verbs and expressions related to some electronic devices. So stay tuned. Don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And now, without further ado, let's get started.
Let's get started.
We're going to make this video as a test. First, I'm going to show you an electronic device, some gadget. Then you'll have a few seconds to say this word out loud. And if you don't know the word, don't worry, just wait a few seconds and I'll give you the answer. And let's start with this first electronic device. What do you call this in English? Well, this device has different names. For example, you could call it a memory stick. Memory stick. However, you could also say a USB drive or a flash drive. And here comes the question. What can a memory stick be used for? Well, we can use it to store data, to store information, or to transfer different files between devices. So once again, a memory stick, a flash drive, or a USB drive. Now let's move on to this device, or better say, accessory. What do you call it in English? This is a charger. A charger is an accessory that you plug into your phone or your laptop or any other device when your battery power is low. I personally carry my charger everywhere I go. I just put it in my handbag in case my phone battery dies. So I always carry my charger everywhere I go. I'm sure you won't have any problem with our next device. What do you call this in English? 1, 2, 3. Of course, it's a mouse. And I have an old one here. Makes this type of sound, a mouse. Just like a small rodent, just like a small animal, mouse. This device is also called a mouse. So what do you need a mouse for? Well, basically you need a mouse to move the cursor on the screen. And what about this one? This is a keyboard. By the way, what do pianos and computers have in common? They both have keyboards. A computer keyboard has numbers and letters on it, while the piano keyboard has notes on it, musical notes. Next on the list is this device. What do you call it in English? This is a remote control. And we use a remote control to control a machine or some appliance from a distance. For example, if you want to change TV channels, you might need to use a remote control. Let's see if you know the name of this device. It can really come in handy. It can really be useful sometimes, especially if you travel to a different continent, to some other countries. You might need this device. Well, this device is called an adapter. An adapter. So an adapter is a device that connects different pieces of equipment that cannot be, or that were not designed to be connected directly. For example, when I first traveled to the United States, I had to buy an adapter because otherwise I could not charge my phone. So I had to buy an adapter. What about this device? This is a speaker. A speaker is a piece of equipment that amplifies the sound. So we can hear the sound through the speakers. For example, I couldn't hear anything because the speakers were turned off. I couldn't hear anything because the speaker was turned off. And how about this device? It's a USB cable. What can a USB cable be used for? Well, we can use it to transfer digital data. So USB cables help us transfer digital data. One more extremely useful device is this one. I'm sure you guys know its name. Let's see. Of course, that's a switch. We use a switch to turn on or off the light. So basically, it's a small device that you push up or down with a finger in order to control, to turn on or turn off an electric current. So you could say, could you turn on the light? Could you turn on the light? Or could you turn off the light? Or you could also say, could you flip the switch? Could you flip the switch? And let's finish our lesson with two extremely important devices. This is one of them. What do you call this thing in English? This is a plug. For example, this is a 2-pin plug. There are 2 pins, a 2-pin plug. And this is a 3-pin plug because there are 3 pins in it. And last but not least is this thing. What do you call it in English? This is a socket. Of course, if you have a plug, you're going to need a socket. So this is a socket, an electrical socket. For example, European plugs are not compatible with American electrical sockets because in Europe, sockets and plugs are different than those in America. So European plugs are not compatible with American electrical sockets. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you've learned something new, and if not, at least you've revised some vocabulary that you had already known. As always, thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and write a comment. I'll see you guys in our next lessons. Bye!